Hey guys, welcome to the first ZonaZoo Sports Report of the 09-10 school year. I'm Maddy Rundin alongside, as always, Ben Gabrielson. Ben, do you notice anything different about our show this year?
Yeah, it's definitely a little cooler outside, and with that cool weather and fall season comes one of the most exciting times of the year, and that's got to be college football.
Oh, that is most definitely true. And this weekend, the Wildcat football team kicked off their season against the Chippewas of Central Michigan. Let's check out those game highlights.
Cats football season was eventually kicked off Saturday against the Central Michigan Chippewas. 45-minute lightning delay, but don't tell that to the students or fans. They made Arizona Stadium absolutely electric all night long. First quarter, Dan the Fever of Central Michigan takes the snap, looks for an open receiver. That ball is tipped up into the air, intercepted by one of the greatest names in college football, Vuna Tuihalamaka. The linebacker of Arizona makes the first big play for that defense, one of many as they were stifling all night long. Second quarter, after a pair of Alex Zendejas field goals, 6-0 Cats. Matt Scott hands it off to Nick Grigsby, 118 yards for the Doak Walker candidate, and this touchdown, 13-0 Cats. Third quarter, Dan LeFever back to pass, Ricky Elmore. I think we should take a seat. He was kept in check all night long, but the highly touted quarterback would get in here on this 5-yard scamper, making it 16-6 Cats. The Chippewas would go for two here, but Brooks Reed says, "You want intimidation? I'll show you intimidation." The beast from linebacker Zendejas would add two more field goals at the end of the game to match a school record, and the Cats would go on to win 19-6.
So obviously the defense is going to be a big presence for the Arizona football team this season. However, the offense didn't look too bad either. Although the big storyline going into this preseason game was the quarterback controversy. Who would start, Matt Scott or Nick Foles? And it ends up, it was a game time decision, but Matt Scott did end up getting the start, and Nick Foles did not see any snaps. Matt Scott took every snap in the football game. So that's kind of a big development there.
So Matt Scott looked a little shaky in that first half, came out probably a few nerves, those jitters, those butterflies always seem to creep up on you. First real start of his college football career, but he settled down in that second half. Ended up 19 of 30 for 202 yards, had an interception, but he did run for 83 yards, really showing us what his abilities could be this upcoming year. Everyone knows his skill set is more getting outside the pocket, running, making plays with his feet. So I think he showed us just what we have to see for him in this upcoming season.
Oh, definitely, Ben. And also, the offense was without their top offensive target in tight end Rob Gronkowski, who is out week to week with back spasms. So, I mean, that's kind of a big blow to the team this year. But hopefully they'll get Gronkowski back soon, and then that'll be one more target Matt Scott has.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the slack was picked up a lot by Nick Grigsby, who came in a Doak Walker candidate for the best running back in the nation. He's on that watch list, and he really shined in this game, going for 118 yards and a touchdown. Really carried the load a lot more than we expected. Keola Antolin didn't play as much of a factor as we figured. That running back sharing of snaps was really leaned more towards Grigsby as he was running hard all night.
Most definitely. And also, we have to mention Alex Zendejas, who's the kicker. Did not see much playing time last year because Bonzio did all the place kicking. But you know what? He converted 4 or 5 field goals. He looks pretty solid. So
matched the school record. I mean, 4 field goals. You come out, you match a school record first game.
By who else? His uncle. So there you go.
So he's one up in the family tree right now.
That's right. That will do it for this week's edition of the ZonaZoo Sports Report.
That's right, Maddie, and join us next week as we bring you all the highlights, analysis, anything you want to know about this upcoming game this Saturday as the Arizona Wildcats take on Northern Arizona University. The Lumberjacks come into town. They'll be in Wildcat Stadium this Saturday, so hope to see all you students out there. For Ben Gabrielson, Maddy Rundin, behind the scenes man, Luke DeVogelaere, thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you next week.
Bear down.